going on, homies? My name is John Gasm, and I'm coming at you today with another Incredibles conspiracy theory. Before I get started, I want to thank today's sponsor, Loot Crate. If you're not familiar with the service, they ship out a box every single month filled with over $40 of nerdy goodness. Every month has a theme, and this month's theme was Summon, and you can watch my unboxing video right here. If you like what you see and are a fellow nerd like me, you can go to lootcrate.com/JohnGasm to check out what types of memberships they offer. And if you decide to join, you can enter code JohnGasm at checkout for a 10% discount off your membership. A few weeks ago, I shared with you guys a theory about how Jack Jack gained access to his superpowers after he was previously thought to be normal. I'll link to that at the end of this video for your viewing pleasure. After watching that video, a lot of you guys started asking me questions about Jack Jack, like what will his superpower be in the next Incredibles movie? Is he going to have all the powers he displayed in that skit Jack Jack Attack? Wouldn't he be overpowered if that were the case? Now I think it's safe to assume that he isn't going to be able to levitate and walk through walls and have laser vision and have super strength and turn himself into a demon and change himself into metal and turn himself into a fireball. It would be cool, but if that were the case, he wouldn't really need the rest of the family to help fight crime. He could take on just about anybody himself. But if he isn't going to have all those superpowers in the next movie, why would he have them all in the first? This is where today's conspiracy theory comes in. It is the belief of some people and one specific commenter on the last video that the superpowers of the characters in the movie reflect their personality. We've got Bob, who does his best to stay strong for his family and support them through everything. Whether it's Dash misbehaving at school or them having to constantly move, he does what he can to make sure everyone is okay. Then we've got Helen Parr, Elastigirl, with her elasticity ability. Similar to Bob, she does what she can to support the family, stretching herself as far as she needs to go. Then there's Violet, the shy teen who blends in with the crowd and feels invisible, creating barriers between herself and others so nobody can get too close. Dash is quick-witted. He's a hyperactive kid who likes to get himself in trouble and take risks. And finally, there's Jack Jack, who's a baby. That's the thing. Jack Jack doesn't really have a personality yet, and his superpowers reflect that. The reason he can shapeshift, teleport, and has super strength is because his personality is still being molded, much like his superpowers. He's a baby. He hasn't had the time to develop any complexes or self-esteem issues or hone any specific special abilities that reflect him as a person. In all of my research, the only trait about Jack Jack that reflects his multiple super abilities is his name. Jack Jack, Jack of all trades. So no, if The Incredibles 2 takes place some years after the first Incredibles, I don't believe that Jack Jack is going to have all those powers. But the first movie wasn't written with the intent of having a sequel. That's why it's taken so long for one to develop. It's possible that Brad Bird and the folks over at Disney just didn't really consider the idea of Jack Jack growing up, so they made the only relatable trait of him his name. Now that, you guys, is my theory about why Jack Jack has so many superpowers, but it's all speculation. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the theory by hitting that rate button with a big fat thumbs up, and preferably not a thumbs down. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to debate with some of you guys about this. If you know anyone who's a huge Incredibles fan, and I'm sure you do, hit that share button down below as well. Maybe post this video on Facebook or Twitter or anything else really. And hit that subscribe button down below if you want to be notified anytime I upload another episode of Conspiracy Theories. But more important than all that, you guys, I just hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and blaze for life.